So, I wanted to document my progress in quitting cigarettes. There's really no point. I think if I did have a point,
There's no point. What about your health? What about
no,
your
like actually
self-respect?
documenting. Like, there's a point in quitting, but why
Well, there's a point in
document?
documenting it too. You're showing your progress. You're showing the improvements. You're showing. You're
Okay,
just showing the natural progression of events. It's.
I'm gonna say this because this is my documentary. Um,
Well, you think every time we do this, it's pointless. You say that like you said
okay,
that in a couple of videos.
okay, well, if there was a point to me actually documenting this, I think I would want what I would want people to get out of this is that it is possible for one thing, and two, that it's a lot easier than people think it is. So, and why I say that, it's been about 3 days without me having a cigarette, and I think the key to quitting is just being distracted. Do the shit that you normally do on a daily basis, just do more or substitute things. Like, if I was really stressed out from homework, mainly math, I would go out for a cigarette and it would be so nice and relaxing. Like, yes, after eating, smoking a cigarette, he and I just had dinner and I kind of want a cigarette because that's what I was used to, was smoking a cigarette after dinner.
Toothpicks.
Um, I'm not there yet. So basically, I think the thing is just either substituting things or just being distracted. Do more. Like, um, after I started cutting down, I would, you know, distract myself with watching some TV or hanging out with friends for a longer period of time, or working on more homework and really trying to like get ahead of the ball or the game, whatever. So that's one thing. And then once you just decide to quit, oh, and I would not recommend quitting cold turkey if you're like a half a pack a day type of smoker. Because I'd never gone past like 6 or 7 cigarettes a day. So I just started cutting down to 5 cigarettes a day, 4 cigarettes, 1 cigarette, and then I went up to 2 cigarettes, and then I just stopped caring and, had like 4 to 6. And then I said,
When?
what?
When?
What do you mean when?
I mean, is that just recently?
Yeah. Yeah, like I did this all within, like I was cutting down all within a couple of months, maybe at most 3 months. So, more likely two though. Um, Shit, what was I saying?
You were talking about how whenever you were smoking a full pack, you shouldn't quit cold turkey.
Oh yeah, yeah, don't do that. That's not gonna be, your body is so used to smoking so much, and you think you're so dependent on it that I would not recommend trying to quit cold turkey if you smoke more than, like, let's say 6 cigarettes a day. If you smoke less than that, like I did, then start cutting down a little bit and then just quit. Because that's what I did, and it seems to be working. Because the more you quit, or the more you cut down, you realize his phone just went off. The more you realize that it's easier, that your body doesn't need it as much. Um, so instead of like going out for a cigarette, which is what I would do after working on homework and getting pissed off at math, I might still go out, but like I'll see like different friends and people who like aren't smokers, mainly so I don't get tempted. At our school, we go down to the bench. That's what it's called, and everybody goes down there. There's people down there like all the time, except in really bad weather, but whatever. Um, and I think another thing is kind of the environment. Like, legitimately, if it's cold outside, it's easier to not want to smoke. When it's warm outside, you want to stay outside for all day and That
Every day.
sucks. That's gonna be the part that sucks for me, especially. So I started working out instead of going out for a cigarette. It kind of helps distract me. Devin actually brought this up like a long time ago. Taking a cold shower, if you're used to really hot showers, taking a cold one, takes your mind for. It's weird. If you take a cold shower, your mind just kind of like blanks out, and you're just kind of able to relax in a odd way. I would recommend it. It's interesting. I don't like cold showers at all, but I don't know. And another thing that you could do is just tell your mind that, oh, I don't need this. Like, you gotta say that. Like, you gotta remember the feeling you had after you smoke a cigarette and how you don't need another one. So, what are you doing?
My eyes like bugging out. Like this one seems like.
Okay, I'm gonna make a part 2 to this. Bye-bye.